how they're doing?
Oh my goodness, we've had a lot of stuff here with roster, with bumps and bruises and with illnesses lately, and it's daily. So you're gonna have to remind me who those four are. We got.
Curio.
I don't know who's gonna be at practice today.
Okay.
Yesterday we had 7-8 guys out there. I mean, Curio. We'll find out here shortly if he'll go today or not.
MA.
Same thing. So questionable, both those guys for practice today.
Terry and Frank.
Terry is supposed to come back and practice today if he feels well. We'll find out here shortly. Frank is not available today. I don't know if we have anyone new or not.
Not that I'm aware of.
A couple more sniffles yesterday. We'll see what that leads to. Just don't know.
It hit y'all at one time though, didn't it? This whole illness thing just
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Do they wear masks in like team meetings and stuff to avoid getting?
I mean, at that time, we're following all the correct protocol. I mean, we're doing what we're supposed to do. It's just there's stuff everywhere, and unfortunately, a few of our guys and a few of our staff members have been through it too.
Obviously, you don't want to be shorthanded, but how much do you learn about your team, seeing them play through this, developing that depth that you've been talking about for so long?
It provides opportunities for guys. All guys want opportunities, and you get a chance to learn who's going to take advantage of some of those opportunities, offensively, defensively, as we continue to search for an identity on both ends as we continue to try to mold roles, if you will.
Mike, what sort of stands out to you about this Georgia Tech team?
Execute well, really skilled team. Not an overly big team. Make up for it with they play hard. They're athletic. They got multiple guys that can pass, dribble, shoot. They're very skilled. They're tough to defend. Changing defenses keep you off balance defensively as well.
Is Jalen still feeling okay over this additional minutes that he's getting now?
Yeah, he was a little sore, after these last couple games, but he'll be back. I'm sure he's probably feeling better today, after a pretty light day yesterday.
How valuable are these next two tests, two ACC teams, both away from Athens?
Yep.
Just what you guys are going to be going up against.
Very valuable in terms of development, and learning who we are and our strengths and our weaknesses moving forward.
What's it sort of like navigating these next few weeks as far as just logistically, finals and things like that, and trying to make the most of the time?
We'll get there, after tomorrow night. And right now, our focus is the game plan, getting healthy, and who's going to be able to play and put our best foot forward, play as well as we can, and seeing what happens. When we get back from Atlanta, we'll go from there, and we'll navigate those next challenges and academics, exams, and all that type of stuff, and hopefully get a chance here in over these next couple of weeks to have to get a healthy team back.
Going on the road to take on an ACC team, how much do y'all draw back on the lessons you learned at Wake earlier in the season?
Well, a little bit for sure. Something we talked about yesterday. Another ACC road game opportunity, and so we've got to be better in certain areas. There are certain things we did well at Wake, and Wake played well, and they're a better team than we are right now. We hope to be better, in the next couple of months and continue to develop. But we also didn't respond really well to adversity. We're going to have some adversity tomorrow night, and those responses to adversities are a huge key for this team. We've talked about it so far in this young season. Is we struggle with our emotions at times, which lead to erratic decisions, which leads to the assist-turnover ratio on our season box score, and fouling and things like that. So we've got to continue to work toward growing up and being a more mature basketball team.
How is the chemistry and the flow affected when you're having guys in and out of availability?
It's challenging, for sure. It's challenging. But if things are going right for you and you're executing, with less guys out there, potentially knowing that they're going to get more opportunity, just optimistically thinking, you might have guys that playing with a certain level of confidence that maybe they otherwise wouldn't have not knowing if they're going to get back in if we're playing 12 as opposed to playing 8. Who knows? But obviously, you'd rather have all hands on deck, and most importantly for these guys, you want your guys to be healthy. You want them to feel good, and we've got a lot of sniffles around the program right now.
Jackson kind of talked about, for the guys that came back, losing to Tech last year, he said it kind of left a bad taste in their mouth. For those guys that came back from last year's team, have you gotten that sense at all as far as what this game means to them?
I'm big with this. You take it or leave it, and to each his own. But I want the Florida A&M game to be as big as any game we play all year. I want today's practice to be as big as an SEC road game, an SEC home game. I know this is a rivalry game and it's huge for our fans, and I get that. And I want it to be huge for our guys, and it's going to be huge. It's a great opportunity. So is the next one, and so is the next one. For our fans, for the Dog Nation, of course, you'd like to play well, of course. But we've got to play well every day. We've got to get better. We got a lot of respect for their program. In addition, and I'm sure they'll have a good year, and they're a good team, and I'm sure they'll be prepared. And, it'll be a good game.